Here we go, guys. Insta-Gate kit from Mr. Fence Tools. This is a Cat 5 upgraded kit. What I mean by that is same idea, same concept, same patent, aluminum frame, adjustable, widthwise, and rackable, except for it's powder coated black, a little bit narrower profiles. They line up exactly with King Plus and Standard Fence, two different versions. And we supply all the hardware, all the fasteners you need, everything from the rivets to the screws, lags, everything you need to build this gate, all neatly boxed together. All this is in a box. Now, I'm going to show you guys this gate opening. The crew made this gate opening 1 inch too small. Perfect, no problem. We're going to cut all these rails off and re-drill the end and assemble it. So this gate opening right now is 59 inches. We need the gate opening to be 5 foot or 60 inches, and these kits won't have to be adjusted if you do that. But when this mistake happens, fine, no problem. We're gonna take 1 inch off horizontal rails. I'll mark it all back an inch. Move over my hole an inch. So the fine center is gonna be 1 3/4 inches. It's a 3.5 inch profile. Just like that. I'm gonna drill it. That's where I'm gonna cut it. Now I'll take my 1/4 inch bit and go ahead and drill those 3 holes back in there. So now I'm back to square one. We have fixed the gate for the opening that wasn't quite right. Pull my vertical out, lay it on the ground, like that. Nice and tight. It's a good fit. Making sure that I'm below 58. My opening is 59, or about a 1 inch gap, which is what we're looking for. I'm gonna mark this picket in 2 spots. I'm gonna mark it 5.5 inches. That's my reveal. And then I'm gonna put a 3 inch mark on the fence and one on the picket. So that I can line the 3 inch marks up later when I get ready to hang it. Now to secure this picket to the gate, I'm gonna use a self-tapper. I don't want to put the self-tapper in this area, or this area, or this area, because that is where those two need to be able to pivot. I can put a self-tapper right there. Then I can add one here. That. Just like that. Now we put our hinge on to get it hung up there. You can put the hinge on here, or you put the hinge up there first. Either way, when you look at the hinge, this side, this piece of metal, that cut needs to be on this seam, not the center of the pin. So it needs to be right there, not right there. And that's so that this screw and this screw hit the verticals of that King Plus box right there. If I don't do that, they come over here and they barely miss the side of that. If you don't have a second person to temporarily hold it in place, while you put that lag in there, you can try to block it up. Make sure my black marks are lined up here. And I should have a pretty even gap there, just like we do. Nice. Okay.
What are you looking for?
So right now I'm making sure these rails are running parallel or flowing with the existing rails on either side. So I drilled the hole that was already punched in the vertical. I finished drilling it through the horizontal. Drill that brace out just a little bit. So I can put the rivet through here, ham through both of these, like that. Like that. Then you bring the brace up wherever it intersects that bottom rail, about halfway. Go ahead and drill it. Add your rivet. Where it intersects, drill that. Now we take the strap off. At this point, we can put the rest of our rivets in, really, if you want to. The only holes you are going to need to drill are the ones that aren't there. So when you put this rail in here, there's only one hole lined up, comes that way, put a rivet in. When you build the gate, you'll see the other ones you have to drill in order to put a rivet in there. So any of them that you can't put the rivet in, you got to drill it. If your gap isn't perfect, you can overhang this picket slightly if you would like. That's not going to hurt anything out at all if you want to narrow your gap up. So in this case, I'll leave it about a 1/4 inch over. Show you that it won't hurt anything at all. You do that. So I'll button up against that straightaway on top. Hold that gate pull towards you. I'm not putting these screws through the intersection of the vertical and the horizontal aluminum frame. Just off to the side for now. I'll put a self-tapper here. Suck that in. So again, make sure your gap, that you like the vertical gap all the way down, like that. All right, like that. Use the 1/2 inch lag supplied. It's a 1/2 inch head. That.